Hello, this is Biblical Tarot, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, I have another reading request. And the question is, when will I find my soulmate? And so I did a 3-card read, and the last card on the right is the shadow card, or the bottom card of the deck. And so we'll start with the first card, which is the Ten of Cups, as the question is, when will I find my soulmate? And the Ten of Cups is Malkut and Bariah. As you see the gray little triangle in the last circle down at the bottom of the tree, that's Malkut. And Malkut is the kingdom, which is the earth. And Bariah means water or creation. So it's creation and it's earth. And that is what the Ten of Cups belongs to. As it's the Ten of Cups, and it's on the 10th sphere, or the 10th Sephiroth. And so the zodiacal sign for the Ten of Cups is Mars and Pisces. And so we'll definitely go up here and look at the card, which is the Ten of Cups. And it's a happy family on the card. And you can see their house in the background. And it seems like everybody seems like they're having a great time. So the meaning of the card can be a number of things, which could be steady success, home, generosity, kindness, happiness sent from above, pleasure, and emotional contentment, inner emotion and passion, vitality being expressed internally, okay, and radiating outwardly, a feeling of peace and contentment. Now, the question was, when will I find my soulmate? So the cards will be leaning on the inner feeling instead of like a outward thing. So with the inner you bringing light and love and cheer with yourself and others, recognizing the happiness that life brings you now, a happy family. Maybe you already have a happy family now, feeling grateful. You see, Mars and Pisces can also show the Mars and Pisces can also show the shadow side of things, because every card has its shadow. Not every card is just greatly happy. And the shadow side of Mars and Pisces is getting what you want, but is it truly what you want? Sometimes you have to be careful for what you wish for, because it could come true, and at the end of it, you may hate it. Mars, of course, is the god of war, and him being in the emotional Pisces, which this is a Pisces card, and the Pisces is the zodiac that feels a lot. So Mars and Pisces, when you see the people on the card, you have the children, they're happy. You have the woman, she seems happy. And you have the man, and he seems happy. But if you was to really take a look at the picture, there are signs within this card that shows there's a lot more going on than being happy. It's the status quo, you know. The man, he has a dot on the back of his head, and that means Kof, which means the mind, the back of the mind. And that back of the mind is the moon. And a lot of times a man can be put in his feelings after you've been in a relationship for a long time. So I just wanted to give you the shadow side of the Ten of Cups. We're going to move on to the Ace of Swords, which down here it is Yetzirah, which means formation. It means air. Okay, it's the world of air, which is the communications and the thoughts and conflicts. Okay, thoughts and conflicts. But this is the Ace of Swords, and it belongs at the top of the tree. As you see, Keter, the number 1 circle, or Sephiroth. And the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth, the root of the power of air. It's the force through hardships. You know, the sword cuts through. A double-edged sword brings mental clarity, analysis of what needs to be done. Out of bad comes good. It could be a new beginning in a thought process and or your communications. A great force in love in the beginning of a new idea, and like I said, mental clarity. So we look at this sword, a double-edged sword. It cuts through the bullshit. It cuts through thoughts. It cuts through communications. You know, I'm thinking with this great card at the beginning here, and the sword of truth, that maybe you already have your soulmates. You know, we're going to go to the next card, which is the Three of Cups. Down here is the Mercury in Cancer. It's in the world of Bariah. It's Bina in Bariah, which is the third Sephiroth, the third circle, as you see the little triangle in the circle. And Bina means understanding. And Bariah means creation in the world of water. And without water, we can have no creation. Nothing's created without water. We can't live without water. And Bina, being understanding, this is an understanding of water. The zodiacal sign is Mercury in Cancer. And Mercury is the planet of thoughts and communication, just like this card, Ace of Swords, is thoughts and communication. So the Three of Cups is thoughts and communications in Cancer. And Cancer is the zodiac of love and home and everything that has to do with love and home. And Venus, isn't it Venus? Or it might be the moon that rules Cancer. Yeah, it's the moon that rules Cancer. So the key word for the Three of Cups is perception. It's all about perception. Just like with the seven, or just like with the Ace of Swords, cutting through thoughts. What was that? Knowing what needs to be done already. Knowing what is already. Okay? As you have 3 people in this card, it's a more than one person bringing joy. Okay, so the problems cannot be solved without involvement of emotions, abundance, success, pleasure, healing, problem solving, healing. It's a healing card, a problem solving card, good luck, sensual love, joy, kindness, an abundance of joy, a period of grace and celebration, which maybe you got something going on in your life where there will be celebration and will be a form of a soulmate, because not always a soulmate is a man or a woman or like a significant other. Sometimes a soulmate can be a friend. Sometimes a soulmate can be a child that maybe you have. Like a soulmate can come in so many different forms than just a significant other that you have a sexual relationship with. Okay? So these 3 women are the 3 graces, and it means a joyful time of merriment, receiving and giving love, the dance of love between more than 2 people. Okay? That's more than two people. That's just not like a two people like me and my man or me and my woman. Okay? So it's more than two people holding love together with grace and love. Maybe it's a family. Maybe the family is the soulmate. You never know. But it's always a possibility that you may have already have your soulmate right with you. And we're going to go to the last card, which is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is Earth of Fire. And the pages are younger people. Not always. Sometimes it could be a older person with the personality of a younger person. But sometimes it's maybe a younger person, this Page of Wands. And it's in the Sephirot Malkut, as you see, the 10th sphere or the 10th circle, and it's earth and fire, okay, hay and the yod. And as we go up and see the picture of the Page of Pentacles, which was the bottom card, this is in the bottom of the deck, and the bottom of the deck card, it puts all the other three cards in perspective. So all those other three cards that I talked about has to do with this Page of Wands, this young Page of Wands. Okay? And I said it's Earth of Fire. It's the Princess of the Glaring Flame, the Rose of the Palace of Fire, the Princess of Salamanders. This is, the meaning of it is brilliance, bravery, beauty, strength, sudden love and anger, craving for power or enthusiasm, and it could mean revenge. It's a spiritual self-liberation, facing the fear, whatever it is, a new self-awareness being the fuel to the fire, creating your own beauty, looking at yourself as beautiful, being a free spirit, opening yourself up to a new direction in life. Adventure. It could be going on an adventure on a new phase of your life. So maybe you're coming into a new phase, a new something is coming into your life. And maybe that new something that's coming into your life is wrapped up in your soulmate. Okay? And those, where was it? Those three people, which is more than two people, is wrapped up in your soulmate. And for me, I feel like with my intuition, that soulmate could be maybe your family. And maybe they're already here, your soulmate. So I'm just going to leave it there. I hope this helps you, because no matter if somebody comes into your already soulmate form that you have within the Three of Cups, it will just add to what your soulmate is. So I hope you understand it. Thank you for watching. I love you so much. And thank you for watching constantly if you are a watcher that does watch constantly. I really appreciate the support because I need it. Thank you and bye.